Hi everyone, how are you? Today we're going to explain you about our new blog who is called Change in Ecosystem. So, our group is conformed by Hannah, Sofia, Isabella, and Chris talking Majo. So, first of all, I'm going to explain you about ecological successions, and then my friends are going to explain you the rest. So, what is an ecological succession? Actually, it is a very simple concept since it is the process by which the mix of species and habitat in an area change over time. And gradually, these communities replace one another until a climate community. So this means that it have like different phases. There is the initial one, the youthful one, and the mature or the climax. And it have like different type of species in each phase. So in the pioneer species that are like in the initial phase are bare rot, lichens, small annual plants, grasses, and perennials. In the intermediate species that are in the youthful phase are grasses, shrubs, and shade-intolerant trees, such as pines. And in the climates that is the mature phase are shade-tolerant trees such as oak and hickory. And it can like there is not one period of time since it can be weeks or months, or it can even take years and decades and even hundreds of years. So my friend Hannah is going to explain you now the types and some examples of ecological succession.
There are two types of primary successions. The primary succession and the secondary succession. The primary succession is the sequential establishment of ecosystem in barren areas previously devoid of soil and sediment. Over time, enough soil accumulates to support additional plant species, which provide food and shelter for the birds and animals. Kenai Ford National Park in Alaska is an example of an area where primary succession is occurring. Returning glacier leave behind bedrock that gradually erode by moss and lesions turbidely creating soil for primary species, like fernwood and others. Increasing biomass and soil depth supports deeper column water on surface. And when a natural habitat is disturbed by external activity, is when secondary succession occurs. The seed in the soils are growing and many indigenous species slowly and gradually return. For example, abandoned cornfield in eastern United States will first be overrun by weeds, which are then succeeded by grasses and deciduous trees.
General trends in an ecosystem and succession, the following trends are seen over time. The complexity of the ecosystem increase, there are more species and more examples, and the biomass and volume of the organisms biome increase. The mechanisms of self-control are perfect and prevent the disappearance of species. The organisms make the most of the improved environmental resource, and the ecosystem becomes more resistant to shark. And thank you for paying attention to the information contained in our blog. Goodbye.